Hello, and welcome to Tabletop Fables, Dangerous Beasts and How to Hire Them, our Edge of the Empires game. These are the dangerous beasts, starting ascent.
Yes, hello, I'm Mark. I play Rivik, the Sahari hired gun.
Oh, you're not going to do more than that? Okay.
No.
I am Caleb. I play Bist, the Boffin Slicer. His outfit has changed slightly today. So today he'll be wearing a head cover as well as some goggles, some very long brown roby type things to cover his entire body, and he's not letting a single piece of him see the light of day.
Hi, I'm Ishtar. I play Lucky Break, the Triani pilot. Lucky currently has like the top part of her jumpsuit like tied around her waist, so she just has like a white undershirt on, and her goggles on to protect from the sun and the sand because fuck, it's hot. And she has a parasol because it's hot.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm playing Ripper, the Wookiee bounty hunter.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You get you a haircut.
He's Ripper and
Number
he's
2.
a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Is it really a bounty hunter? You are the bounty.
So really about is being a bounty hunter a state of mind now that you've been fired from all the bounty hunter skills?
I mean, I still hunt bounties.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you really get fired?
Before the game even started.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did I miss?
Yeah.
Alright, so last game ended. 3 of the party were headed back to Anchorhead. I said it was the capital. I meant to say it was a small town on the edge of the Dune Sea. Also in Anchorhead, at the behest of Bist, who had made his way to Anchorhead. So you've arrived in this dismal place in nowhere.
No.
Nothing important happens around here.
I'm very itchy.
Yeah. So what do you do while waiting for them to pick you up?
I'm just going to look around and pick out the bits of my fur which are now flaking off of me as this planet has lots of banthas.
Yeah. So, but aren't you covered in?
Yeah, I'm
All your
completely
clothes?
covered, but fur gets everywhere.
But so you have to like go.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
Question, what's a bantha?
Oh, it's like a woolly mammoth, except they have huge ram-like horns on the side rather than tusks and snozzle.
A trunk?
Yes.
They're very hairy beasts on a desert planet.
They're like Tatooine's version of a cow.
Yeah, you can milk.
Right. Wait, is that the thing that gets milked in that one Star Wars?
No.
movie? Okay.
No, that was something else.
not the one that Luke was milking. I think there was something else.
No.
Okay, never mind.
They're the ones that you see in the first Star Wars episode. So episode 4.
That's what I was meaning.
I didn't think they actually got milked in that.
I don't know.
I'm probably confusing it with like Luke getting served a drink by his uncle.
His aunt and uncle serve him milk.
Yes.
Blue milk.
It's blue milk because it's a different primary colour in every trilogy.
Cute.
But the sound people ride them mainly.
Okay, that makes sense now.
You probably, when they were watching something like that, you would have seen them
Okay.
leading him around. They travel in single file to hide their numbers, but have giant banthas next to them. So you doing any shopping or just basically waiting around for them?
I'm just going to wait around for them because I've got no idea of their status.
Sure. So you guys are heading back to Anchorhead. You
Yep.
see the storm is getting closer, but you can outpace it. You're on a ship.
Yep.
Do you guys make any plan to meet up with Bist?
Oh, I assume that's why we're going back, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Suppose we park at the spaceport and
Send him a
Maybe,
message on the
yeah.
comlink.
maybe find a medical bay somewhere. There's got to be one here, hopefully.
Bold assumption.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys land on the spaceport. It's not really like a spaceport as a docking port. Like, this is not a proper spaceport. In fact, when you came here before, you parked outside the city. It's really just a docking bay in like a large open space. solid floor. There's not even a roof or anything like that. Just a bit of a windbreak. You see someone come over, quite covered up. Essentially wave down whoever looks like the captain, which since you're wearing pilot's garb. 50 credits for the day.
Sure.
Looks off.
That probably wasn't even the marshal.
She's called it now. It's not gonna, I can't do it. I'll wait for her another time. Yes, so you're there. If you want to look around, just perception check for anyone looking for a medical centre or
Sure.
anything like that.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
Difficulty 2.
Okay.
Actually, make it 3.
Okay.
This place doesn't have a lot.
Are we keeping our strength from last time?
No, it's quiet.
Okay.
I rolled obligation for this time, and we'll get around to it.
Okay.
I did, and now it's all the way behind me. I dropped one of the dice.
So I
Hang on.
have
It's all the way behind me.
and an advantage.
Oh god, there it is. I don't know how it went so far backwards.
Well, I failed, but I got triumph and 3 threat. Only 2 threat.
I too failed. Yeah, I just got 1 fail.
So you look around. You don't see anything that looks particularly like a medical centre. But Rupert does notice that is essentially a place that is a butcher, and at the back, like down the side alleyway, there's a little sign that he recognises from his bounty hunting days that essentially implies there's backyard medical facilities available.
There appears to be a sort of doctor back here.
Doctor?
Right headed.
Sort of.
Yep.
And he's already walked off.
Yep.
That
Well,
sounds
sort of is good
safe.
enough for me.
Yeah.
So you guys head in. This is the back of a butcher's. With picture like a dentist chair there. As you walk in, there's a slight chime. This place does not smell hygienic in the slightest, but it is cool, and you do see there is some, optimistically we'll call it medical equipment around.
Yep.
Eventually, you see a human walk back.
This is like if you bought medical equipment off of Wish.
Probably.
Oh no.
Except it's kind of the opposite, the price, but we'll get to that. So it comes out wearing a butcher's apron, like one of those masks that comes down, like the plastic masks, there's a bit of blood across that, blood across the butcher's apron. Sees you a lot.
I require some medical attention.
So looks like you all do.
Yes.
So how many critical wounds are people on? That's probably the...
I have 1, but it is severity free.
Yeah.
I have 1 as well.
I don't think I was actually on any. I don't remember you rolling the critical for me. I would have written it down.
Yeah, I think you sat on your feet the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'd only just fallen under, and then I was immediately back up.
Not like us.
That's what happens when you hide under a shell.
shelf.
Yeah, so I'm smart. To cover.
So it says...
Not at all.
So any of you guild members?
He is.
Yes. I'm bounty hunter. I'm currently out of the guild though, but I do have a patron.
Ooh, okay, that will affect the rates. I can get those big things stitched up on you. Well, I can give it a go. 300 credits each.
How much worse is that than the normal rate?
It's not too bad, really.
Right, yep, I'll just pay it and sit down.
Yours is severity 3.
While they're going and doing this, I'll go contact Bist via the comm link and get him to come here.
Sure.
I'm sorry, you want me to go outside?
Bist,
Yeah, I gotta get a
we
cat.
have to meet up eventually.
But it's so sandy here. It's disgusting.
I am aware, and it's gross, but we still need to all meet back up together.
Alright, where am I meeting you then?
At a butcher's.
Did you stop for lunch?
No, Rubber said it was some sort of medical place. Sort of. He said there was a sort of doctor there. They're the ones getting patched up, I don't care.
should I get the oven started?
I don't know.
Which butcher? Because, we're in a little bloody town in the middle of the desert, so there's kind of a few.
I give some directions and a description of the area.
He's going to regrettably head down.
So he comes up with like essentially a cauterizer and just across the wound. It hurts, but it patches you up. You take one wound, it cures your critical.
Sweet. It doesn't cure any of my wounds.
No. In fact, it causes one.
And you fall unconscious.
No.
That's
I mean, I have 14 wounds, but I'm not that.
What was severity did you have?
It was a 30, so I probably.
That'd be a 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he comes up. 30. Looks over, he puts that down. He essentially picks up some duct tape.
That works.
Duct tape for the not duck.
Yeah.
He picks up and he goes, oh, sorry, it's one tape. He picks up the two tape.
But he does like spray some back to spray on first.
Nice.
And he duct tapes it up and it gives you a glass of like pretty clean fresh water and
Okay.
yeah, I mean, your strains were cleared anyway, but
Yeah.
you would have had some more strain cleared. Actually, it'll fix one of your wounds and cure the critical as well.
Oh, nice.
We make like a medical check at the start of this to see if we get back any wounds or not.
You didn't, but if you want to pay him just to do general medical care, you can.
Yeah.
How much extra is that?
How hurt are I? Like,
I have 14 wounds.
out of
21.
okay, so it's difficulty 1. So he looks at it as 50 credits to see what I can patch up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take 2 stim packs personally.
We've really taken too many.
You're fine.
Sweet.
Yes.
That how hurt are you?
10 out of 14.
Like 10 down?
Yeah, I'm on 10 wounds. My threshold is 14.
So you get healed 3 wounds and would be a strain as well.
No, better than nothing.
To try and remember how the recovering strain after encounter goes.
You roll your cool or discipline, you get to add 1 because your
Yes.
whatever it is.
But all our strain is gone from the start of this round, this session.
So you shouldn't have any strain.
So, 350 credits.
Cool.
Do you have
I
any?
was just checking.
Do you have any banter stacks?
We do, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, how much are they?
What kind of cut are you looking for?
Something fatty.
Ooh. Not too much call for that. 10 credits.
10 credits. I'll take 4. Wait. Do you have cooked ones?
No.
No. All right.
Do you have 5? Some sort of. How long would it take to cook one?
How cooked do you like it? I thought you Wookiees just ate it raw.
Yeah. So
We like a little bit of cooking. We like the flavour.
I'm a butcher, I'm not a chef.
Right.
fair enough. Yeah, I'll take 4 of those.
I'm imagining the cat from Monster Hunter.
Wait.
That's like a stack.
Yep. Sure. You'll hand him the 390. Yep.
I would just like. Is there a really meaty cut?
Yeah, it's like one that looks like it's really good quality meat, and that looks like it's 25 credits.
It just bought us 4.
Yeah.
No one likes fat.
It's gonna leave my.
So like these aren't like beautifully marbled.
No.
They're like chunk of meat, hunk of fat on the
That's
outside.
fine. In fact,
Which is high in energy.
Fat keeps you going.
I take the really nice piece of meat.
Yep.
So 25, you said?
Yes.
So you bought us each a bantha steak.
Yeah.
Put it on a big pole, lick it as you go.
Exactly. They cook it. Well, we're probably camping for the night.
I'm sure this is fine.
It's fine.
So you're allergic to hair, not me.
So you guys meet up outside this butcher.
I assume I get like a bag or something.
No.
No.
I don't get it
A
back.
bag is 10 cents extra.
So where are you living?
2 credits extra. Yeah.
I'll look for some sort of. I assume there's like food courts out here, like little food
Not really, no. This is a town. It's like 800 people, 900 people.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to arrive, see that you've come out of there, you're holding what looks like meat.
Yes.
You all look like shit.
We are aware.
Thanks. We there was a droid and shot missiles at. They really hurt.
It was an assassin droid for some reason.
I saw you in my steak.
Okay, the next important question, who is that and who was that?
I don't know. Probably best not to ask.
Well, what do you want about?
Oh, these are bantha steaks.
Bit of
They're
blood
delicious.
Bit of blood goes down your mouth.
You want some? It's very good.
Not raw, of course. We'll cook them since we're probably going to be camping for the night.
I'll have the vegetables.
There are no vegetables. It's just meat. It's either meat or a ration cube. What do you want?
I'll have the ration cube, thank you.
What dogs love meat?
Yeah.
You have a huge amount of rations on the ship.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, not a huge amount, but yeah,
I stole
Enough.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I have some bad news.
What?
Gemini will not be joining us.
Oh, why?
You know how we got the cure?
Yeah.
Well, like many doctors, when they find a cure, they like money.
Ah,
Makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
did you at least bring some farewell drugs?
Did
She
she?
had good drugs coming.
Did she at least give a bunch of stim packs for the road?
No.
Rude.
Hmm.
Yep.
Well, one less mouth to feed.
Dr. Gemini has become a big farmer.
Well,
Sorry,
one
I
extra
shouldn't have
room
that.
on the ship.
So loud.
Besides, it hurts to be her if heart catches. So probably save it for us anyway.
Yeah.
So, why Tatooine?
It was one of the coordinates from the abandoned ship that the guy with the zzz, zzz, zzz
Yeah.
face was.
We checked out this house earlier in the day. Lucky he fell through the floorboards. We had a look. There was some big old computer down there, but we couldn't get into it. But we found a box, which we had that thing in there.
There was this.
The map.
Yeah, it was this weird symbol thing, and she pulls out her data pad where she drew it down and shows him, and it was we couldn't figure it out. We kind of between the lot of us, I think it's in my bag or so, and we kind of reverse engineered that it was a map that went to middle of nowhere in the desert, and there was a cache in there that had a bunch of ration stocks
And an assassin droid.
and an assassin droid and healing stuff, and the droid tried to kill us, and now we're here.
We killed it.
Okay.
We're
They
waiting.
killed my dog.
We're waiting for the smoke.
It killed your dog.
He
Yeah.
bought a robot dog.
Why did you?
This is Bist too.
You didn't
Currently-
bring the dog with you.
We're currently waiting for the smoke to clear in the cache so we can go check the other rooms.
Okay.
Hmm.
Why did you buy a dog?
I don't know why he
He
did.
bought one of those people droids as well.
The talky ones.
He knew
He
5
reverse
million
engineered the
languages.
map.
I bought a hunting droid. They're good. A hunting.
Okay. You bought a hunting droid and you bought a
I needed him to translate the map.
a protocol droid.
That's the one.
Yeah, it was red.
It's
Yeah.
good.
He was making it mad by saying it could only speak in the stupid song he likes.
It's very good.
Okay. All right. All right.
Oh, we've also got a jukebox, and then Rooker got shot by some stormtroopers because he didn't want to turn it off.
Please tell me it's not on the ship.
It's not on the ship. It's in my room.
On the ship.
Yes.
Yes. With all the grenades and rockets and stuff I
I'm
bought.
starting to think Gemini had the right idea.
Oh, his door isn't on his room anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, should we wait out the sandstorm and have some dinner,
Probably
some
for
food,
the best.
figure out what we're gonna do, and go back to check out that cave?
Probably for the best.
Alright. I'll follow you guys.
Sandstorm's probably a couple of hours away still. Could get back there.
Yeah, but then we'll be stuck in there.
So you guys head back to the ship, cook
How
the
long-
steaks up.
Do sandstorms last?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'll make
Oh,
some sort of
peripheral
check. I know
droid.
this as a bounty hunter. I'm not trained in any of these, so it doesn't matter.
No, you guys all had a chance to roll your lore checks for
Did he?
for Tatooine.
Did we?
If you want to, you can. Sorry, Outer Rim for difficulty 2.
Better at that.
I don't think anyone has lore.
No.
No, but I do have Outer Rim.
Oh.
No.
It's a lot of advantage.
While
Yeah,
you're
I
rolling-
got 4 advantage.
Okay, so for advantage, roll me law or education your highest with a blue. Difficulty 3.
With a blue, you said?
Yeah, that the advantage will give you the blue. 'Cause you're thinking,
No. So 1 success and 1 disadvantage.
Right.
That's
so, I mean, the Jedi's, I mean, they're a strange group. They tried to overthrow the Galactic Republic, hurt the Chancellor, who then had to become Emperor to take over. You know,
It's life like a scar.
it's scarred and deformed, but his resolve undiminished.
Never been stronger.
You can't say that with a straight face.
He can't either.
His name is Vicinna.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but they did like make all this stuff about peace and stuff. Assassin droids just not their style. Even when they tried to assassinate the then Chancellor, it was in person with their lightsabers.
Right.
Assassin droids not their style.
So, are you said you found this assassin droid while looking for the cache.
It was in
I mean, it
the
was inside.
Are you sure it was an assassin droid?
I mean, it looked like one.
It had like one of the repeaters, and it had a missile launcher and a really big blade. So it wasn't a protocol droid.
It's just, it doesn't really make much sense considering.
Well, I didn't stop to ask.
Someone else probably left it there.
Well, we got the original map with all these caches from the Magic Man. He puts it. But
Why?
yes. But you know, they weren't the most peaceful of people because they did overthrow the Emperor at the time, regardless of how much of a lovely man he is. But they never used droids for that. Like, even if you think back to the Clone Wars, all that kind of stuff, they weren't the ones using droids. It was the Separatists that were using the droids.
I don't know. There was just one in there and it was fighting us.
Yeah, you could go check it out. It's probably still there.
Well, I mean,
it's currently burning out, but
Yeah.
I'm the smart one that has an ion blaster. Apparently.
I mean, I was smart. I hid under the wall.
Oh, rocket.
Had.
He fired a rocket out of the mist.
I mean, I have another one now. I went back to the ship.
He tried and he missed.
Okay, so am I going and looking at this thing, or are we just going to wait out the storm and then go look at it after? Because
There were also other rooms in there.
We should go now. I can repair my dog as
Yeah,
well.
I suppose we
you
can
want me
make a
to
fire.
repair your dog.
Yes.
We can make a fire in the entrance so the smoke doesn't.
I mean, that's assuming it's already burnt out by now. Hopefully it has, considering you guys already got yourselves fixed up.
Look, I'll go have a look. Just lead the way. I don't really know where I'm going.
Alright. And we head back to the ship.
So you guys head back to the ship, and you get on the ship.
And take off.
So yeah, you head back to this rocky outcropping in the deep Dune Sea. You see the sandstorm is on its way. Still a couple hours away. You land just outside this ravine, basically large cave that leads down to the door that I believe you guys left open.
It was like.
It was like
stuck
partially up.
halfway.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
stuck from someone's hole.
I'm sorry, did you open the door?
Yes, actually.
No, I'm pretty sure I did.
We did. But you also shot it and made a hole. It means it can't open and shut anymore.
Smoke is coming out, but it looks like the fire itself is burnt out. So, like, not most of the smoke is gone.
I go in and get my dog.
So you head inside. So to your left as you enter, there's a series of shells that all collapsed. Miscellaneous rocket fire, blaster support beams, exploding droid. Part of it was set on fire due to miscellaneous fluids. Back to fuel just landed down, and not back to fuel, like fuel back to fluid magically happened to just land on Rooper. As on one side, on the other side was the stuff you had already begun looting. There was a door at the back. There was a couple of kind of almost offices to one side. Your dog was at the back left, sort of around the chassid, exploded assassin droid.
I retrieve the dog and take it back to Bist.
Yeah, it looks pretty hurt, but still together.
My, this place certainly feels homey.
I mean, not really. It's a warehouse. Who lives in a warehouse? Anyway, this is my dog. Can you repair it?
Lots of rations.
I'm gonna look at the dog and see if this thing's actually repairable.
Sorry. Spam.
Oh,
So you look at the dog. Make a mechanics check, difficulty 2.
lucky. What?
One success and 3 advantage.
Look over. It looks like the basics can be repairable. Most of the parts, there's like parts in shelves here. You think you can get most of it together. It looks like most of the damage is to like secondary power systems, motivators, things like that. It will be limping around. It still needs some good repair work, but actually getting it functional again shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay,
The coil isn't damaged or anything. The coil isn't damaged or anything.
Important question. Do you want this thing up in good nick, or do you want this thing up?
I want it back in good nick.
Okay, I can't do that now, but I can get it up.
Can you fix the rest of it later?
That will depend on if you're a good boy.
The dog is a good boy. Much better dog than you.
Then no.
That's just me.
I'm gonna start fixing it anyway,
Yeah, sure.
regardless of shade.
So this protocol droid walks over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap, yeah, we left it.
Walks over and he sort of carries over a part of the dog that was missed.
Cool. I'm gonna speak to it in
And
binary.
he goes, "Doo, doo, 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 doo."
I'm gonna speak to him in binary.
Now it's a metal face, so it's a
Yep.
3PO unit. It's sort of rust red colour, but not rusted. Now, so the faceplate can't look excited, but
No.
its mannerism goes. Well, no, it's like.
Yeah, I'm basically whistling and clicking back at it. Thank you for bringing these parts, and I'm sorry that you got stuck with who you're stuck with. Okay. Do you have any knowledge on repairing? No worries. That's fine. What's the difficulty on trying to repair the dog droid? Just enough to get it up.
Challenge 1, difficulty 1, but I'll upgrade that.
So 2 challenge.
Yeah. But because there are parts around here that you found you noticed due to your advantage, blue.
Cool. Ooh! Yes!
Cool. 2 success and then a triumph, which is also a success.
How are you using your triumph?
Can I somehow jerry this thing so that it won't limp? Like, put it in better condition than I normally could have put it together?
Yes. After that, yeah. As you're looking around, you open it up and you see a box of parts. Not for this exact model, but for like the one before it. But it's exactly what you need. Sturdy, slightly older model, but can remove the limp. It's enough that you can kind of replace like both back legs, the struts of it, so it evens it out, so it doesn't limp.
Yep. I would have also given it an extra 1 point of any healing thing that it would have gotten.
Yep, it probably has about 5 wounds now.
I don't know what it's on, so
Yeah.
It only could get 9, so that's pretty good.
Okay, well, you're lucky. I managed to find some parts from the model before. They're barely fit, but they're there for now. I can replace them later, because these things don't deserve to deteriorate from someone not looking after them properly.
Good boy.
And please, for the love of God, let your protocol droid speak
You can speak.
in something other than that horrific tune. It doesn't deserve that. We
It's an
don't deserve
awesome
that.
Yeah, so other things in here. There's a door at the back with the panel on the side. Yeah, there's a couple of officers. You also see there are some just like basic pallets that's to sleep on around, but they're not really worth talking. And yeah, the ruins of the assassin droid.
Sorry, important question. What model is the protocol droid?
Yeah, it's a 3PO unit. So
Okay. Because I'm not going to call it 3PO because there's already 3PO.
Oh, no. It's C2PO.
Okay.
C2PO.
So when I say it's a model 3PO, it's clearly not.
It's 2PO.
It's
Less than
C2PO, if my memory serves me correctly from last week.
Yes, it was.
Sounds right.
That's how creative I am with names. What is everyone else doing during this time? This does take some time.
I'm like rifling through more of the rations, see what's good. Just like rummage.
Yeah, there's a lot of good rations. All of them pretty fresh, really.
In they go.
Yep.
They're mine now.
So yeah, you get a lot of just general supplies, a lot of nice parts for the ship. Most of the rations themselves are less than 10 years old.
Sweet.
Some of them even newer. Then,
Parts for the ship? Hell yeah, I'll take that.
well, yeah, just like general mechanical parts.
Yeah, excellent.
It's not a spare hyperdrive,
Yeah, just so.
but yeah.
Parts. Hell yes. I don't have to pay for part.
You do find one of the fusion lamps as well.
Ooh. Neat.
How about you?
Rebecca's
Now I
gone
have
around
two
to
fusion
see,
lanterns.
if there are any more droids around, and two, if there's anything that suggests why this assassin droid was here.
Ooh, how are you doing that? Perception or vigilance, just to see if this place is safe. Or what?
Yeah, we'll go vigilance first to see if it's still safe.
Sure. Difficulty 3.
Sure.
Oh, nice.
That's a success and an advantage.
Yep, safe.
Cool.
So you're trying to work out why it's here?
Yeah, look for any. I suppose they'd be looking for any sort of telltale signs of what you'd expect. So I suppose any surveillance equipment or something to suggest recent activity, like human or organic activity.
What check are you going to use for this? Actually, cunning. You can go cunning if you want.
Okay. Sure.
Cunning, it will be challenged too.
Okay.
You have a bunch of destiny.
Yeah. So just straight cunning.
Yes.
We have so much destiny today.
Okay.
So I'll throw you a destiny as well.
Fair enough. Sure.
Is anyone assisting?
I'll assist.
I have cunning 2, so.
So do I.
Oh boy.
So you got a blue from Ripper.
Sure. With my advantage on that last roll, can I give myself a blue?
Because you were looking around? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. We'll see how this goes. No. Oh boy. So that's 3 fails, but 5 advantage.
You failed spectacularly.
You
It
don't
must
work
have
out
been
what's
this
going on.
filthy Jedi.
Yeah.
But you do notice some things.
Okay.
The Jedi wiped out 20 years ago.
Yep.
This food, far newer,
Okay.
including some that was here 5 years ago.
Right.
Bought in bulk.
Okay.
Assassin droid, no markings or anything. Markings have been removed. It's all strange. You don't find any surveillance, but just roll intelligence, straight intelligence.
Sure. To advantage.
Adding to that,
Yeah.
you don't know too much about droids, but you do
No.
know that some of them can communicate at long distances.
Okay.
So, and it had a lot of surveillance devices on it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's probably it because you didn't actually get a success. There's
No.
a bunch of things you might
Yeah.
sort of.
I
notice.
suppose what Rebecca would relay as he's going through this. Well, there's a lot of food here. His rations, they don't look old. So,
Now they're all still in date and good.
yeah.
That's why they're going on the ship.
And the assassin droid was here.
Told
So,
you it wasn't the Jedi.
maybe someone was either camping out here, but then have to get in through that door, or they were using this place as a storage thing and then left the droid there for maybe protection or in case anyone else came along. But it seemed like a pretty serious model. It's not like
Maybe they should have had a better one.
like a gangbangers sort of droid or anything.
Just looking at the parts of that assassin droid, that the assassin droid alone is worth everything else here. At least it was a couple days ago.
You know, I'm more and more wishing that you guys held ion blasters on you because we could have sold that thing for a decent mint.
Hmm. Well, I
Can you
guess-
scrap it? Is they still carrying boxes?
I think it's beyond scrapping at this point.
I guess
Still scrapping droid.
next time we're at some weapons merchant, we can get some iron blasters.
They're incredibly useful on droids.
Yeah.
So yeah, you probably finished the repairs at this point. Storm's kicking up a little bit more.
Thank you for your help, C2. Does this thing actually have like a voice simulator, or is it only got?
When I ask it a question and it can reply, it just can't talk normally.
He's just told it it's not allowed to speak unless it sings that song.
Unless he says not to.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
It's like the old
Does it?
robot.
I'm going to check. Does this thing have a oh god, what are they called? Restraining bolt on it at all?
Would you have left the restraining bolt on?
If there was one. Does it do anything?
Restraining bolt limits its artificial intelligence,
No, okay.
so it will do more of what you say.
If it was on when I got it, I probably wouldn't have bothered turning it off because I just need it for the map thing.
And you were busy as well.
Yeah.
And that's not your expertise, so.
If there's one, I want to take it off.
Hmm.
Droids are people do.
Yeah, so you. They're not hard to take off once you know how. You know how to. Oh, you have some joint repair tools, so like you actually. Yeah. Only R2 who has like super slippery outer shell can go boom and they fall off. Everyone else you need a tool for it. Yep.
Star Wars is a really dystopian world if they have to put artificial limiters on robots so they don't
I know.
match sentience.
They keep on erasing their brains so they don't become sentient.
Yes.
And also, at some point, they
Star
allow
Wars
them.
is terrifying.
Yeah, at some point they allow them to feel pain and also program droids to torture other droids.
Mm.
Star Wars is terrifying.
Although the fridge cannon thingy for that is that after the Clone Wars, because they made the droids feel pain so that they never rise up.
Mm.
Star Wars is terrifying.
Yes.
Yes.
Darth Vader literally gets more powerful with true fear of other people around him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you feel any better? Okay, don't listen to his talking in the song. You can speak if you want to.
That's yes.
Please let it speak.
I like the song.
I know you like the song, but it has feelings. As much as you might not believe that. It's a protocol droid, it has artificial intelligence, it's like you and me.
I mean, it's not as smart as me. It might be like you.
Yes, it is as smart as me. Please let it speak.
It can speak when I ask it a question. That's what that's for.
Lucky's just shuffling boxes in the background.
So there are other officers over here that we should check out. As long as, it doesn't seem like there's any more hostile droids around.
Okay, I'm gonna go and help you before I shove my iron blaster somewhere it shouldn't be.
There was also a big locked door that we couldn't get through. It had some sort of panel on there. Maybe you can press some buttons.
You didn't screw with it, did you?
No, not yet.
I'm gonna go screw with the door.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Thanks, bro.
You go up to the panel. It's essentially an outline, square bit of metal in the middle. Doesn't go in.
It doesn't go in, or it just...
Like, you can feel it theoretically it's possible to go in, like a door that's locked.
Mhm.
It doesn't go in there.
Oh boy, it's another one of these ones.
You did try it last time and it didn't work.
I'm gonna see if I can unlock it.
How?
Well, it's a pressure plate, which means there's got to be something in the wall it's meant to push into, which means that something must have locked into it. So I'm gonna see, is there anything to like take it, like any paneling or anything off the wall?
Depends what tools you got, really. I mean, at the certain point of it's embedded into the wall, but if you got a good enough tools, it's only a wall.
I mean, I really only have the slicing gear and the droid repair stuff.
Plasma torch.
I don't have a plasma. I don't have one currently.
It looks to it's made out of incredibly strong durasteel, unusually so. Straight out brute forcing it doesn't look like there's going to be an option, at least, but you can't see a way to get tools in or anything like that.
Okay.
But you did notice there was another panel on the front door like that.
I'm gonna go check out that panel to give me more of an idea of how I can deal with the back panel.
That one looks like it has been pushed in and then broken.
Lovely. The front one was brute force.
Well, yeah, so what happened is there was this panel on it, right? And it only would sometimes go in. It didn't go in all the time, only sometimes. But like when I did make it go in, I heard like something kind of like click. So I had to make Rupper go in with the blade of his to kind of like unhook it from the inside and pull it forward.
When was the sometimes?
Like sometimes I would press on it.
Yes, what did you do differently?
I mean, I wasn't trying to make it a joke was when it would work. If I wasn't thinking about it being a joke, it would press in, but it couldn't open. We still need to do...
if you didn't think the button was a joke, it would push in.
Yes. I don't understand either. I don't understand either. I don't get it, it just worked.
Okay. I don't think not thinking that the other door is a joke is gonna work. Because I didn't think it was a joke when I was trying to figure out how the hell to get in.
I don't know, the others pressed it and it never worked at all.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like juggling their guns and playing with robot dogs and making dogs sing and
Okay, well we're not getting in that door today. Not with the tools I've got.
We've got lots of frags on the ship if we want to open it that way.
Oh, I could open the door if you want. I would just shoot the lock with one of these. I'll pull out a rocket.
Rupert, it's just like the front door. It didn't open when you tried it that time either.
I'll shoot the lock this time.
What lock?
The little square thing.
That's not the lock.
What?
That's the doorknob.
Same thing.
It's really not. Just leave the technical things to me. You've already screwed up one robot's life.
Alright.
You're so gonna buy the protocol droid off of him so you can have rightful ownership.
There's
Or-
no buying.
Oh yeah, just kill him for it.
No.
Steal it?
I couldn't kill him.
In his sleep.
I'm not killing him.
How loud the jukebox is, he probably doesn't sleep at all.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on the door for now because I don't have anything that can get through it.
Maybe there's something in one of these other rooms that can help us figure out how to open it.
That's scary.
I was probably for an NPC.
Like
Okay.
some,
That's still scary.
like some instructions.
Maybe.
Well, have you found any instructions similar to...
No, I haven't gone and looked yet. I was going to go and then you said you wanted to touch the panel of the door.
It's because you... Alright, let's go look for instructions, I guess.
I'm gonna be at the front, keep watch and playing fetch with the dog.
Sure. The protocol droid walks up to you and says, the panel only went in when she touched it sometimes. It didn't work for anyone else.
Is he speaking in binary?
No, it's just normal. The panel only opened when she touched it. It didn't open for anyone else. My pattern recognition software determined this to be true. Perhaps the later panel may work if she tries it. After all, she has not tried it yet.
Thank you.
I love that droid so much.
Lucky,
What?
maybe you could be lucky and touch the panel.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and try and touch the panel.
Sure. Flip the coin.
Oh, every time I forget to bring my purse. I have to get up before my purse.
So Lucky's gonna spend some time doing that. He's playing you. He's playing you.
I'm sorry, every time I forget to grab my purse so I don't have a coin directly on me.
She's flipping a credit. 1 credit.
Chunk's cute.
Okay.
1 credit.
Okay. Now it's heads open, tails fails.
Well, heads is good, tails is bad.
Yeah.
Is the equivalent of heads being a triumph,
Heads.
tails being a destiny. Despair. Yeah, so you watch I assume. Well, what do you look like when you do it? 'Cause it's gonna work.
She's just like,
It opens up just like a couple of millimeters, just enough that you could probably fit a tool in around the side if you had a slightly flexible tool, which being a mechanic and slicer you do.
this is what happened last time.
Alright, I'm gonna get in there with the tool.
Make a skullduggery check.
I'm good at this.
Challenge 2.
Shouldn't have said that.
The problem is that he upgrades it to challenges instead of giving me black dice.
No,
which I can
there
do.
are black dice involved here. Sorry, black plus setback 2, because you're operating blind around a corner. Oh, they get cancelled out.
Well, I can cancel 1.
You talked yourself into it.
Well, I got all these things and I rarely get to use them.
I mean, you also do have like a slicing kit, don't you?
Yes.
Isn't that in blue?
Not that help. No, that's not a good program. Well, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advantage, but no successes.
You feel around with your tools. Part of the problem is the lock actually feels really simple, but heavy. It feels like you need to both push the panel in, but at the same time pull something inside towards you.
Alright. Rupa.
Like I said, it was weird. You had to like pull forward while like it was getting pushed.
Yeah, I don't have the strength for this tool. Do you have anything? Do you have a knife?
I walk over with my sword.
So he pulls out like the real curved blade of the Loki's rip blades.
They're huge.
Right.
But they are curved.
Is she still pushing it, or will she have to flip the coin again?
I haven't let go. Like the only reason I don't still have my hand out is because I'm playing with my bottle cap.
Of course. As long as she holds her hand there, it seems fine.
Cool. Can I borrow your blade to try and get this one?
Sure.
Alright. Can I make another check?
It'll be a mechanics check. Be you.
Okay.
You just got the brawn up, but he'll mechanic it. Challenge 2 again. I would say blue because you've got a tool that sort of you know will work for this. And you got so actually, I'm gonna say 2 blue because you got so many advantage before.
Okay.
Oh, I swear to God, buddy.
I got a despair, but there is 1 success, so
You break my sword, I'm
So
and 3 advantage.
you hear a slight click and the door opens. That's it.
Clicks and the door opens.
Lucky, you
Yeah.
feel a real cold sensation travel down your spine. Yep.
The door's open.
Like, by open I mean like clicks metallically open, you could then force the rest away fairly easy.
I fixed your dog.
take out my sword. And I guess I open the gate.
Yeah, it's just... yeah.
I mean, I get ready for another assassin droid.
Reasonable.
There's 10.
Wow, my disperse worth that much.
By the way, you lost 2 strain for that.
Sure.
Jacob rolled 2.
Oh,
And can you also please make a difficulty 3 fear check, which is willpower check.
Ooh, fear.
I don't like this.
Which
Willpower.
is, discipline, I think.
Discipline? Oh yeah, be discipline.
Yeah,
Willpower. Where's willpower gone?
discipline.
Yeah.
Underneath deception.
Yeah, she's got a different sheet from
Ah,
us.
that's right.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find it.
Well, if you don't have any skills in it, it goes off base willpower.
Yeah.
Wait. Where is willpower gone? I have vigilance.
Willpower is a stat.
Willpower is
Skill.
2. So if you don't have any points in discipline, then it will just be a
Oh, discipline. There it went. Okay, there we go. I was trying to find it. I got stuck. So it was difficulty, what?
3.
3. Two success and 3 threat. I'm learning to read the dice by myself.
That coldness, for a moment, makes you really concerned. You sort of shake it off. It's just a weird trick of the cave, well, the sort of warehousey thing you're in. So yeah, if you look in this room, you see that there's a terminal in here. There's also a series of shelves. Seems to be a lot of scrolls, things like that around. Stone tablets.
I want to touch the terminal.
Yeah.
I like me old computer.
You walk up. Looks like it needs power. You can easily plug a fusion pack in.
Yeah.
Or fusion.
Conveniently, you like walk over and just like pulls out the spare I grabbed from the other room.
Thank you.
It was in the other room.
Jack here.
Hacker man. Yeah, you turn on. Boots up.
What?
Cool. I'm gonna check what's on it.
Yes. See a series of different archives. Most of them are encrypted. The encryption is beyond your understanding. Unless you really, really want to roll.
I could try.
We'll maybe try that in a second. But you also see there are some personal logs.
Okay, I'll at least read through those first before I try and break the thing I probably can't break.
Most of them seem pretty boring. But they seem to talk about someone who is basically hiding out here in the Dune City. Don't give me that look.
I'll give you that look.
The person speaks of leading the Sand People away from Anchorhead and the attacks that they're doing there. How he's managed to stop the city from being attacked multiple times. Sand People are easy to manipulate because he always knows what they're going to do, and while he often leads them down, and that allows him to lead them down paths that may not be the best for him, but are definitely the worst for them. And so he's been learning how to do that and manipulate them. And through that, he essentially wards them away from Anchorhead.
Okay.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Which you'll probably think a lot more. He also talks about how the Sound People have been riled up since they were massacred many years ago, decades ago. How he sort of speculates through the course of a lot of different journals, I'm sort of paraphrasing a lot, that
Old man rambling.
yeah, old man ramblings. He keeps on talking about the incident and it being far worse than he thought when he was younger, and the hatred and anger just made an already barbaric people far worse. And he's been doing the best to bring peace to the area while watching his charge. They stop another one stands out about 10-15 years ago. There's a reference to another Jedi archive, and he talks about laying to rest a fellow warrior, and he has like a location for that.
Well, he's going to write down the location.
Yeah, it's in the same pattern as before, but the protocol droid knows how to look at it.
Thank you, Mister.
Okay.
C2.
But eventually, they just stop suddenly one day.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try and break one of the encryptions because
Sure.
I am a slicer and that's just too tempting.
Sure. Challenge 5.
I need to borrow a challenge dice.
Oh boy.
Would you like one of the same?
Pardon? No.
No, he's thinking about doing it.
I assume you're doing a light destiny.
Yeah.
And no one's probably able to assist. Now, you get the impression that the real problem with these is you're only going to get one shot. You make one mistake and they're going to self-delete.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Well, self-purge is probably a better term.
I am scared.
We're gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so scared.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm so
Well,
scared.
just in case, I'm going to use natural programming here, which will allow me to reroll it once.
If you so choose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes. 7 threat. not a single fail, just threat.
Brett was not expecting this.
Caleb wasn't expecting this with
You
5
should've-
red die.
You should have flipped me coin.
I want to reroll.
No, that makes no worse.
No, I'm good. I didn't
I
need to
choose
reroll.
that.
That's like what would have happened if you flipped him a coin. Jesus.
It's stuff that doesn't mean a lot to you in character. It's a series of texts about the Jedi.
The secret text.
It's something Caleb's interested in, not his.
But there seems to be a lot of discussion about Jedi techniques and knowledge. It's just a lot of information. There's histories on members of the Order, various masters.
Can I read this over his shoulder?
Yeah,
Just like,
sure.
the fuck is this?
Look, I'm probably just going to attempt to download this because I've just decrypted something pretty big, even though it means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Might mean something to someone else somewhere down the line.
Can always sell it.
That seems like a bad idea.
It's a joke.
I know.
Yeah, you certainly can. You have access now. You have full access. 5 successes, you have full access.
I don't want to know what the threat's doing.
Oh no, the threat's already been handled.
Oh, great.
Threat increases someone's hyperspace speed.
So Rivek eventually wanders over after looking at the offices. Was there anything there in particular?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Is there a journal here with specific instructions on how to make a easy to get through door stick?
Do you run any particular search terms?
Stick.
Have you figured out what that assassin droid was here for yet?
Not yet. Hot stick. Bist does not know terminology.
Hot stick.
Actually,
Light stick.
could I roll lore to see if I
Law,
know?
you can roll lore education. It'll be difficulty 2. It's like if you're basically going, I want me a Jedi weapon.
Yeah.
It's not too hard to search that term up.
2 successes.
You type in lightsaber.
Cool.
There's a lot about them.
Whoa. They're shiny.
Unfortunately, the single biggest flaw or problem is they make them using the Force.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to make one. It's just Bist wants one.
Probably the most interesting thing about that is is it the Crucible? Oh, I'm testing my memory here. There is a ship dedicated to the creation of lightsabers that they send Padawans to.
David Tennant.
But
What?
generally,
He was in the Star Wars Clone Wars episode.
Oh.
He played the droid.
Oh, okay.
but basically, yeah, you. When it gets to the actual construction part of it, it's like the actual making of the bits and pieces. It's not a difficult concept, but when it comes to actually aligning it all and setting it up, it gets really frustrating because it's like Yeah, pick it up and will it together. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's physically impossible to make this without having the Force.
and it's like reference your masters and the holograms and the sacred text.
She's gonna look at this thing. Why did I bother? Well, we're not having a shiny stick that gets me through doors.
That's lame.
They look so cool.
I know.
I want one.
I know.
So what do you do?
That's so
I'm
lame.
just waiting for the assassin droid.
Whereabouts are you waiting for the assassin droid?
You was,
Well, I searched the room
you
and
said before you were at the front door
I
with
go
your
back to the door.
dog.
Yeah, but I came back to open the door.
Oh, fair enough. That's right. And then you went back.
So where are you?
I'll be at the front door again.
Can you make a perception check? Or vigilance, your choice.
I'll do perception. Get the bonus die for my dog.
Yeah, difficulty 2.
I don't know if you know what I made that better is if instead of a success it was a triumph.
You still succeeded.
I feel like I should just get force sensitive.
So you're about 5% through game loading this evening.
Okay.
Rivet keeps pressuring you to pick up the assassin trophy.
One success and one threat.
Yeah, you see 2 fighters float ahead. You just
Ah, fuck.
Do they look like they were slowing down to land?
they look like they were scouting.
Yeah, shit.
But the sandstorm's hit us now.
The sandstorm
The droid.
is starting to
What was the droid
hit
called?
the front wet edges on.
Assassin.
That's not a name.
Yeah,
Is it, do I think it's enough to cover our ship?
no, but it's right there.
His journals,
Right.
right? Did you mention anything about the droid?
No.
You think it would be enough that at the moment you could just fly away. If those ships were part of a larger force, they'd probably see you. Sandstorm probably would cover you.
Yeah.
Could be an issue for flying in. I don't know, whatever.
I think someone's searching and they may have seen us.
What?
There were some fighters.
Fighters, like hot fighters?
I don't know.
TIE fighters.
Did I make them out or was it just they just zoomed over?
You have seen and heard TIE fighters. You know they were TIE fighters.
Right.
There was someone
They were
pointing.
TIE fighters. It appears to be uncaught.
10% downloaded.
Cool. He keeps bugging me to look up assassin droid, so I'm gonna appease the bird.
Heaps of different types of them.
Which type? Do you have a serial number? Do you have a simple code?
You were the one that recognised it wasn't, weren't you?
I can't remember.
No, I think I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I actually like looked at it.
You know it was.
I rolled
That's right,
the
yeah.
Underworld.
You know it was part of the BB series.
It was a BB droid.
So doing that, this archive stops before that model.
No,
Uh,
nothing that looks like your child friend over there. So
It looked similar, but
Well,
yeah.
not as advanced as your child friend over there. So that thing was definitely here well after.
right. And
You know, after whoever owned this was just gone.
Okay. How to get through the door then?
Probably was the thing that murdered whoever was once here.
Maybe.
Because that's the only reason I can think that anyone would stop updating this thing was they're probably murdered.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you're now seeing a wing of TIE fighters approaching on the horizon.
Looks like we're gonna have company. I'm gonna start pushing all the shells to make a barricade.
Well, keep them out because I am not 100% yet.
So the sandstorm's a bit heavier. Just for the record, your ship is powered off.
Yep.
Cool. Which includes its shields.
My one stipulation is I still need my pilot chair. That's my bed.
Oh, the ship got shot, but it's mostly okay. The pilot chair's just gone.
How dare you?
Wait, we're
You
back.
say this in my house.
No, this is where you just reach out and magically the chair comes to you.
Oh my god.
My chair.
No,
Nope.
the world revolves faster in the
She
ship.
gets a coin she can flip. She is not more sensitive. Not yet. Well, not outright.
Robert, how many fighters
I have
were
to
there?
train for it.
There were 2 fighters, but now there appear to be a bunch of
Looks like
More.
4 and a slightly different shaped one in the middle.
4 more are coming with something else in the
4
middle.
more.
So there's 6?
No,
No, it's like 5. So it's like
yeah, 4
2,
fighters.
2, and then 1 in the middle.
The first 2 have just kept going.
Yeah, the one in the middle looks. Actually, no, you haven't seen anything like it.
Yeah.
It is a TIE fighter.
Yeah, there were 7 ships, but 2 of them flew over at the start.
So our ship is parked up there. Our only way of getting out of here, and there are all these fighters. Should we be shooting these people? So
Probably.
they're ties, right?
Probably. If you go in and you turn the engine on, you can put the shields up and turn the gun on. If you want.
Have they noticed us yet?
I mean, it looks like they're coming to get us.
We've got a big ship in the middle of the desert.
In
Why
a
else would they
sandstorm.
be here?
In a sandstorm.
At the start of a sandstorm. Sandstorm is
Barricading the door.
Well, we either shoot them down, or we wait for them to land and then deal with them that way.
That's
If they
also,
land.
there's a lot of assumptions there. If you
Well-
just go into the ship and turn it on, you can just fire at them and make them fuck off. Thanks, I might need this shortly.
Maybe not.
If there are 6 of them and 1 of us, I don't like those odds.
And we've also got a sandstorm
7.
coming if we're already on the
7.
ground.
So you guys are having long-winded discussion
Yes.
while TIE fighters are turning on.
Yeah.
And barricading
Yes.
the door of some sort.
So
Do they notice us?
My poor ship.
Like it's
My
comfortable.
forward jukebox.
I don't care about your jukebox.
I
What
don't
about my
care about your
bed? What about my bed?
So you know, realize the downside is if they do shoot the ship and it has no shield, it's full of explosives.
what's the so you take 6 damage for your
So
ship,
18 total?
but you have a soak.
Okay, so armor of 3, so half of that all.
So 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 9 damage.
Yeah, it would be.
So that goes on hull trauma.
So they hit the ship.
Yeah, I assume in the fight.
Okay.
So it goes on hull trauma.
No, but yes, it goes on whole trauma. So you've closed the door, so I can't actually see what's going on outside.
You said the door couldn't shut, so I'm barricading up the shells.
Okay.
Enough so I can shoot out.
You see the flashes of light. You see one of them peels away, smoke pouring out behind it.
Ooh, it appears someone shot them.
You did not hear any shots apart from theirs.
Are you sure?
Outside is a fairly heavy now sandstorm.
Well, one of them just ran away.
I heard shooting, so maybe we should barricade ourselves in here.
Whatever happened to let's go and shoot from the ship?
I feel that was
was
the cat's
before
plan.
they started shooting.
Fair enough. I'm still downloading, so I'm not leaving till that's done.
Yeah, about 20% now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to be a dick and say 12%.
Wow. I like 20 better.
I like 5. Going backwards.
Did you mean Australian download speeds?
You mean Internet Explorer?
Alright, so what are you guys doing essentially this round? It's not quite a round, it's a bit more time than that, but
Rivek is probably going to assist Rupper with setting up a barricade at least, so they can, mount their guns and have a clear line of fire to the entrance.
You know, if we shut the door, then there's still like an extra level they have to get through before they get to us.
Yeah, then there's also the chance we're stuck. Because you could only open... Plus, I think we broke the lock to get in here. Yeah, that door.
the outside one is definitely broken.
I'd rather not get stuck in here because we can't do the magic juju of however the hell this thing works. Since you're the only one that can, for some reason, open it.
Good point. Barricade?
Barricade.
Start making a barricade.
Is it still the same day? It is, isn't it?
I'm happy to count this a new day. For this.
C2, you should just stay in the corner. You're not equipped for this.
I'm going to have to stand back, please.
Yep.
Please.
He walks back and he puts next to you a container that looks like it's just filled with Bacta fluid and just wanders off.
Thank you.
Actually, it's gonna.
So Rivek
The storm is coming
stabs
through.
himself as Stimhagen says, "Feels better, Rupper. You should."
Oh no.
I'm good. That butcher was good, so was that meat.
It feels that good to me.
Yeah.
Must be those implants.
Clearly, he's not a poultry man.
Bread.
Speaking to
so you.
Are you
The
breaking
ship takes another 6 damage.
Okay, so
3.
12. 12 out of 22.
I think we're gonna need a new ship.
You also have engine damage now, but you don't know it.
Well, no,
So you've got a crit.
Oh
So you
no,
have
I
engine-
see that again.
I don't think I have enough. Oh no, I don't have any penalties. So yeah, you take 7 damage. And
16 out of 22.
Angry.
My ship.
another hit to your engines, and the hyperdrive has failed.
So
You have your backup hyperdrive to limp out if necessary, but
Okay. So engine damage.
so it just sounds really bad from the inside.
That's right, I would just jam up the jukebox, you won't be able to
Because I
hear it.
imagine we're all in the cave still.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's just lots of explosions.
So because it's like a warehouse, but it was built into a cave.
Yeah.
So,
That doesn't sound good.
but you also hear the storm is getting heavier now. It's hitting proper. What are you guys up to?
Barricade. Building. Hear the people sing.
I guess I'm gonna start looking around to see if there's any like spray bottles to load the Bacta into, just in case. For some
Dunk.
quick potion power.
No, you just dunk him in there.
It does look like it's an applicator. But it doesn't look like, but it looks like it could give you an advantage on a medicine check.
Cool.
These guys haven't said, but you probably just basically dunk it over him.
And the other option, actually, no. I'm gonna check if there's any like cloth or anything.
Yeah, there is.
Cool. I'm just gonna stick all the cloth in the Bacta tank because it's better than dunking it on people.
Yep. A little bit more time passes. You don't hear any more explosions at your ship.
Thank God.
Can the cover we built with this time, could it be equivalent to like full cover? So pretty tall and pretty.
It'd be like 3/4 covered.
Okay, we'll take that.
I mean, full cover in the sense of they get 3 black against you
Yeah.
and you get 2 against them. Is that?
I'm not sure. Probably just say like they like remove it.
It's
and sort of
really good
protect
cover. I'll
Okay,
double
yeah.
check it when I go to a break.
That's fine.
Before they arrive.
Yeah.
Putting holes in my ship.
You guys back at that.
Because I couldn't bring it inside.
You could if you float hard enough. You hear what can only be described as a heavy vehicle landing on top of this outcrop.
So it's above us.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
What I'm hearing is a free ship. If
Yeah,
we
but it
play our
hasn't
cards right.
Well, the crew is currently disembarking at a fervent pace.
I'm going to get out my gun
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna get the guns ready.
and I'm gonna hide behind something.
Sure.
What's our download at? Or copy of at?
25%.
If they break that thing, I swear to God.
So is our barricade inside the hangar or at the door?
I suppose it'd be like inside, like fairly back, where it's kind of like still up here and here. So
Yeah,
it's
I
clear
assume we've
line
got
of
like
fire.
2. So we've got one
towards the
towards the
door.
computer and one.
What will happen
Front.
is we're going to break now.
Okay.
We'll have 15 minutes. You guys can prepare it a bit, maybe even draw a map for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll let everyone at home know how it's all set up.
Awesome.
Oh
See
boy.
you in 15 minutes.
Boy.
Hello again.
We're so
welcome back.
burned.
They are in this cache that was once inhabited by Jedi's hiding. Well, specifically a Jedi hiding. Good old Ben. As they entered a while ago, they activated an assassin droid, which had been placed there to deter people who arrived, perhaps younglings who escaped. And during entering into the most inner sanctum, where Bist managed to hack the computer and find a large collection of Jedi texts, Lucky felt, as she was sort of pushing on this door, as only she can do, a cold chill down her spine. Little did she know that other people felt that chill too. And now TIE fighters have been coming in, attacking the Wayward Traveller.
My ship, my bed.
But then the strafing of the Wayward Traveller went silent. They heard a larger ship land on top of the rocky outcropping they're in. Meanwhile, they bunkered down, setting up a series of barricades deeper inside the bunker, giving them some nice opening lines of fire to the door. The download is 20% complete. For the moment, nothing is happening.
We are preparing. Guns ready. Scared.
Like the rebels at like the start of A New Hope, how it's just like a boy.
So you hit 25%. Then you guys watching the front door, see someone come up to the door and pull back. In white out uniform. A moment later, there's a brief glow, and then the door detonates inside.
Oh boy!
Smoke pours in, and let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
I roll cool because we were kind of prepared.
Yeah.
Can I roll vigil?
Probably cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I have a boost die for being prepared?
You know what? Yeah.
Sweet.
Yes, please.
Damn it.
Can I have that back?
No. You lost it. Well, I got 3 advantage and 1 success.
3 success, 2 advantage.
2 success, 3 advantage.
2 success, 1 advantage.
Okay,
How many
initiative.
advantage did you get?
2.
It is
Only 3.
all the PCs, then the NPCs, and then the droids. Well, what are they? 2 PCs?
Oh, I don't know anything.
Okay, what about your hunting droid? Dog included?
No, he has like 4 wounds left. He's hiding.
Alright, so
Okay, so 4 PCs.
4 PCs, 2 NPCs. Actually, just put NPCs. Because they're going to be attacking in a line, essentially.
Yeah.
NPCs.
They will be marching to their doom in an orderly fashion.
Nice.
That is what they're trained for.
I mean, technically.
This is fine. It's not fine at all. Okay. Initiative order ready to go.
So, the PCs, you hear people marching down the cave to the front door. The smoke's still covering them, but you can sort of vaguely hear them.
Can I use my aim maneuvers this turn for next turn?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm just gonna aim.
So you're going to use your actions to maneuver, and then so it's 2 aims.
And I'll take a strain to aim again.
So free.
2. Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
So that's PC 1.
Yep.
Marked up.
Yep. I will do the same, just about taking the strength.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. I'll aim twice because I'm not very good at it.
Yes, all of the aiming.
Whereabouts are you?
We are back in the computer room, I believe.
She and I are in the computer room using the door as cover.
So we've got like a barricade in front of our door, and then we're like on the edges because we're trying to protect the computer while it finishes.
Yep.
And then they're in the front room with their barricade.
All right. Lucky,
I am also doing the double aim action.
Cool. You see 4 stormtroopers march forward. They push through the smoke, take a look around, say, "There they are! Blast them!" That's the line of dialogue. So it's one minion group. I don't actually have a single thing I can just. Rivek.
Yes.
Do you want me to flip the coin for which one you hit?
No, thank you. So we decided 2 setback dice.
Yep.
They're a minion group, can't do anything too fancy. But there are 4 of them, they're just lined up there in
Yep.
E11 blasters and start shooting in your direction.
I also have my ranged defense. 1.
Yes, you get shot once.
Okay.
For 12 damage.
Ugh.
As the bolts just fly around you, blaster bolts. Some of your cover gets shot. You get clipped a few times, just a couple of small hits. That's alright.
I'll just have to throw a cloth covered in Bacta at you.
That works.
You hear another group marching up behind them that you can't see. PCs.
How far away are they?
They're short range.
Yep.
Sweet. I will shoot my explosive rocket at them.
Certainly.
And don't get your 3 boost dice.
Yes, I will.
You will forget.
No.
See, I've worked out how Jacob works. He goes, "Can I do this thing?" And the next round it's like, "Cool, that was actually for my missile launcher, not a blaster."
Huh? Oh, well, it was for my missile launcher. Red dice.
Oh my god.
I mean, you'll get red dice if Brett tells you to get red dice.
This just feels like a bad idea.
You'll get 1 black, just because 1 setback,
Yeah.
just because there's still parchment smoke.
What's the difficulty? It is range short as
It's
well.
2, yeah.
You're not upgrading?
Nope.
Alright, I'll upgrade one of mine.
Cool. I'm happy for you guys to blow your destiny at this point.
Yeah.
I know what's coming later.
It's alright. I have
I
many
don't like the
rockets.
sound of that.
I am concerned.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh my god.
I thought that was the one we weren't allowed to use to get any.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He may have missed.
You don't.
No, I hit. It's alright. I also have 4 advantage.
So you hit.
Do you have to activate blast or is it just passive?
No, blast just works.
Alright, sweet.
Alright, so how much damage and how much blast?
So I only got 1 success, so it's 8 damage, but it's 6 blast.
It's a minion group. I'm happy for that. Just wipe the minion group out. So, first 4 stormtroopers hit the ground.
And now they're part of the cover.
I'm gonna hide behind this pile of butts. Who's next?
Rivek will go next.
Sure.
Can I, because his rocket sort of blasted it, so it's a bit more visible, could I get a boost from that or not?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine.
So the explosive rocket cleared the smoke out.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
I mean, more smoke. Thank
That's
you.
So,
The next group are further back, so actually 2 step back.
it's fine. So, yeah, I'll take... No, I'll take 2 strain to activate sidestep.
Yep.
So,
That upgrades if I attack you.
yes. Until the beginning of the next turn, yeah, upgrade range attacks twice.
I'll use my 4 advantage, by the way, to give them setback.
Okay.
You what about?
My 4 advantage to give the enemy a setback.
Okay.
So yeah, so I've got the 2, so that's my maneuver. His action will be to open up with auto fire on that group back there. So you said 2 setbacks?
Yep.
Yep, what difficulty is it?
A 2.
It would be
3
2.
2.
Alright,
Yeah, short range.
fair enough. Yeah, okay, let's see how well this goes.
How many die?
I don't like that.
About as well
I
as you
don't
could
like that.
expect.
I don't like that. Let's see here. You. That's There's a fail and an advantage.
I just dropped my tablet.
Yeah.
I'll recover a strength with that advantage because.
So you lay down some suppressing fire.
Yes. Yes.
They do not seem overly suppressed, but it brings you some comfort. They march forward, knowing, seeing that there's heavier resistance in.
Next PC.
Oh, sorry.
There are 4 PCs and only 2 have gone.
You're really counting combat.
So what are you doing?
He shot, so I'm going to shot through the door.
Yeah.
Using my very little amount. So 2 setbacks.
Yes. You would be medium range, so difficulty 3.
I'm not hitting them. Unless I get a miracle. It still landed. Yeah, no. Oh!
Oh?
I got 1 success.
You hit it,
So that's 6.
Me!
You do 8 damage.
I do it damage. I damage.
1 damage!
Just hit it.
Yes.
So they come in, you see them.
Excuse me. It's my turn.
Do something before they're dead.
I'm sorry.
I doubt that she's going to kill them.
She might.
I'm sorry, but we have an initiative order that we adhere to in this house.
Also, none of us used it, but we do have an extra maneuver this round.
Yeah, I used it to aim.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't, now that you mention it, I'm aiming.
Yeah.
And then it was difficulty 3
Yes, you guys are
With
a
2
bit further
setback
back.
plus 1 for you.
with two extra setbacks. That's so many blanks.
Oh my god.
Good for you.
Click, 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 click.
That was 6 blank dice.
Far out.
Okay.
Two of my yellows were blanks that hurt me. This could be triumphs.
These 2 counteract. Okay, so that is 4 success and 2 threats.
Jeez. How much total damage is that?
Okay, that is 11 damage.
So 2 of them drop. You just.
Me!
Actually, your gun's piercing. You just shoot one in the head. The bullet goes through into the neck of another one.
Me!
That sounds like a stormtrooper.
Now with your 2 remaining ones, you can do what you wanted to do, Brett.
There's still one person.
Can I though? Can I? Yes, I can.
Even with the extra setbacks from Ripper?
How many extra setbacks?
Just 1. I used all 3 to hit us, right?
Yes. It wasn't. I only had 1 success. That was important. That was important because the other symbol's there. So you missiled them. Okay. So they step forward. You see that there were 2 who had grenades in their hands. 2 more step forward with grenades and throw them.
Wow.
At Rupert. They hit for
Oh no.
Not that much.
9 damage.
Each.
Just 1, the minion group. But they do crit. That's the 2 detonations.
Alright.
For
I have durable now, so it goes down by 10.
so you are knocked prone and suffer a strain. It's the concussive force of these 2 grenades just kicks you over. They then move to the side.
What? That's just severity 1, yeah?
No, actually, sorry, it's just very 2. As the grenades that were cooking in the other 2 hands detonate. Doesn't do any damage to anyone, except already dead people.
It just makes them definitely dead.
Very much so.
You're dead, Jim.
You hear some more coming behind them.
Top of the round.
I hear there's 3 PCs.
How much threat did you get?
None.
This one's
I got 1.
Oh.
Sorry, I got 1. I did get 1
to
threat.
spend his turn getting up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to
Huh?
shoot him again.
Take my whole turn.
So there's 2 sort of in the smoke of the doorway, and sorry, 1 group in the smoke of the doorway, and 1 group's coming up to the side.
Which one's the almost completely dead group?
The one's inside.
Alright, so that's not really.
Fair enough. I'll go for the ones in the doorway because they'll be theoretically easy to hit. Theoretically. So what am I looking at here?
Smoke's clearing enough, so it's only setback of 1.
Setback of 1. I will use my. Yeah, I'll use my maneuver to do that thing again. Because I don't want to be hit. So setback 1, difficulty 2.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Oh, no way.
There's no
that's more this
thing, so
But I promise to use that on my turn.
okay. So those
You did better that time.
yeah, that time. That's a lot of threat. I have 2 success and 4 threat.
And you were the group against in the door?
Yes.
How much damage did you do?
That was so that'd be 13 damage with pierce of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the auto fire roll. Like I took the thing, but do I need to spin advantage to activate it? Or?
Yes, to advantage. Or a triumph.
Okay. Never mind.
buddy.
So it was 11 with PS 1.
13 with pierce 1.
With pierce 1.
Yep. So that you drop 1, no one looks quite hurt.
Okay. At least hit.
I shall go next. So I'm just going to aim and fire. So it was still 3 setback and challenge difficulty 3.
Yeah. No difficulty. Sorry, setback is only 1 now.
Oh, cool.
Plus your standard 1 for the
Yeah, that's
It's only
why it
one
was
was
3
for
for me.
aim unless you take strain.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
No.
What? So get rid of the blanks. Okay, so
Please.
you will counter you. I washed.
Well done.
I straight washed.
Why are you having a shower now? We're in a fight.
Sorry.
I'm going to spend my turn. I'm going to spend my maneuver to grab one of the Bacta-soaked cloth. I'm going to throw it at him.
Yep.
What do you want me to roll for that? Oh, it just hits the ground.
It's cloth.
It's a wet rag.
It's a wet cloth.
Okay. Roll coordination.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how far you can.
Oh, agility.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not that bad at that.
What difficulty?
Well, just tell me what that result is.
Disadvantage.
No.
Back to fluid! Back to fluid, go!
Well.
But it's near you. He landed pretty close.
And Rupper's turn is next.
Alright, I use my maneuver to stand up.
Yep.
You only shot the group at the back, didn't you?
The ones coming through the doors.
Yeah.
Not the
So
ones
there's
outside.
still a solo guy.
So there's 2 standing to the left. These are groups of 4.
Yeah.
And there's 3 in the door. One's looking really hurt.
So there's still 2 in the first group.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll unleash on them with the bowcaster.
Yep.
Difficulty
Still difficulty 2. These are short range.
and 1 setback.
No. There's no cover around them.
Alright, and I'll take 2 strength aim.
So this is his second launcher.
No, this is bowcaster.
I'm joking. I'm being facetious.
I did get enough to auto fire. Twice.
No, well, just don't do it.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna do it. So I do 14 damage 3 times.
Wow.
Look.
To the one person who's
No, there's 2 of them.
So you watch as these 2 stormtroopers go down, but as they go down, they're like dun 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 dun.
No, that's just a stream I'm firing.
Does he ever stop?
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
Is that all the pieces?
NPC turn.
Yep.
Okay, so This group coming and ducking to the right. You shot them. They're going to attempt to shoot you back.
Yep. So they get the 2 black from the cover,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 of them are upgraded.
2 of the difficulties upgraded.
Yes.
Okay. And there's 3 of them. Oops. So it's not that. Yeah. So they fire another hail of bullets at you.
Oh boy.
They hit you for. I should know what that is. 10 damage.
So you're down.
Yep.
I threw back to cloth at you.
And he didn't get a movement to go and grab it.
So you have.
Throw it at me.
You had no crits.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. So.
Because I got healed by a dog.
Okay. So you're like negative 20, are you?
So sorry. How much damage did you say I took?
10.
10. So I'm on my current is 18. My threshold is 14.
Cool. So you have toughness or whatever it is that downgrades crits.
Yes, it downgrades it by 20.
Durable.
Yep.
Durable. Okay, so
2 ranks it.
you take a severity 1, doesn't matter what it is.
Yep.
Then you take severity 1, doesn't matter what it is.
Okay.
As you collapse and one of them crits you as you head down.
So the crit does nothing?
No, they're
Oh.
so minimal.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it's all about next round stuff.
Fair enough.
Next round, unless they're doing
There's
something
more.
else. Oh boy.
So there's one group in that just took out River. Another group of 4 come in and look around. They're going to shoot at Rupert.
Jesus, how many of them do they have?
Stormtroopers.
Millions.
Yeah,
No.
they just landed a giant ship. He's just getting started.
Star Wars is terrifying.
Yes.
The Empire is. They hit you for 12 damage.
Yeah.
They
Counts
have,
as a single attack.
yes, they have threat.
I will. Can't use it to give myself a boost die. I'll use it to give them disadvantage on their next attack.
Get them.
Said 12, yes?
Yeah.
So,
Minions don't have strain, so it does wounds.
Oh yeah, minions don't have strain, so it has to automatically do wound. According
Did
to
you
Caleb.
know that minions, as they don't
I did not know that. I'll do that then.
That's why I'm here. Like, why are we giving them setbacks?
You then see Stormtrooper come in. He has a much larger weapon. And he has orange armor plate on his shoulder.
Cool, fuck
I
that.
have one of
Like-
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You have one of them? Oh yeah, just like
My shirt, yeah.
He looks around. You're on your feet.
Yeah.
He sees you're being sort of pinned down. Looks at you two back there. He will fire.
I look like sand people.
He will. You do, don't you?
Yes.
Or a really tall. Well, no, not that tall.
Really
Tall-
short. Really
tall
short.
for a Jawa.
Tall for a Jawa, small for a sand people.
Probably doesn't like Jawas either, let's be honest.
No.
They're the Empire. They don't like aliens.
They'll stop. They're brainwashed. They don't like anyone.
My next character.
And for my next character,
I was thinking Ewok.
This large blood rifle comes up and hits the door frame. It's you. Then he moves towards where the smaller group is.
I don't like him.
He will actually use his maneuver to run behind some cover.
Good idea. That's why he's captain.
Alrighty.
Top
He
of the
says,
round.
I'm
Top of the
down.
round.
So that's my action. My action is being down.
perhaps you should wait.
In case one of us revive you.
Yeah, look fair.
So Ripper, would you like
No.
to go first?
I'm not doing all the damage. I feel like you two designate yourself as healers. Let's get some healing.
I never said I was a healer.
Our healer's gone.
You heal droids.
I guess I'll go first and try to hit.
Who are you aiming at?
I'm gonna try and take down the stormtroopers. Like try and get the numbers down.
Okay. So yeah, there's the one where there's 3, one of which looks quite hurt, and then there's one where there's 4, one looks barely scratched.
The fewer numbers may as well try, and it was difficulty 2.
Yeah, 3 for you, just because you are that bit further away.
Okay.
So when that
And no
the sergeant fired at
Oh,
this,
and no
it was
setback now. Okay.
difficult.
because what these ones are ones out of the smoke.
Yeah, they're all out of the smoke.
Alright. What?
It's not
There
going
we
to make them change.
No, I was trying to make it so that it wasn't like slightly off, so it actually sat flash.
See, now it's not crooked, so she doesn't have to re-roll it.
Pretty much. Okay, this is interesting. So you're gonna cancel you. You're gonna cancel you.
Did you wash again?
No. You're gonna cancel that part of you. So you're gonna cancel. See, for advantage.
How do you spend it?
Boost.
I could. You said I can spend it. I could wound them.
No, that's only in the threat.
Right. Okay. So.
Boost. Or heal your strain.
So, for advantage. Negate the target enemy's defense bonuses, but I wasn't targeting the captain. When dealing damage to a target, have the attack disable the target or one piece of gear rather than dealing wounds or strain. Gain +1 melee or ranged defense until the end of the active character's next turn. Force the target to drop a melee or ranged weapon they're wielding. I think them drop their weapons would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna have them drop their weapons, and I'm gonna recover a strain.
Sure. So you fire, you miss them, but you clip like one of these shelves, and in it like a bunch of like small nuts and bolts fly out across them, and they all sort of like instinctively lift up the cover and protect their faces, and in doing so somehow drop their guns.
Yeah,
Somehow.
Cool.
nailed it.
I'm gonna take aim twice, taking strain. Can you move a destiny point over for me?
That's our last light point.
No.
Just so everyone's aware.
I'm gonna shoot at the 4
Yes.
because what's my difficulty in
3.
setback here?
Difficulty 3, no setback.
Okay. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I pray
You
for
can
thee.
do it.
I pray 5B. There's a triumph!
Yes, there's triumph with success. Normally it would be a 6, but I'd like to use the triumph to crit, please.
Cool. So how much damage total?
6.
6. So 1's down and crit kills another one. So 2 down.
You're doing better than me.
I prayed 5B and it worked.
Alright, I'm gonna take 2 strain and aim my rocket launcher again.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna shoot the
And now
captain.
you are definitely not participating so much.
Which one are you shooting at?
Captain.
Yep. He has your difficulty was difficulty 2, setback 1. Upgrade the difficulty and then upgrade it again. Sorry, only 1. Upgrade the difficulty. His adversary 1, then upgraded 1.
Adversary 1?
Yep.
What's that mean?
So that means you upgrade the difficulty 1.
Yeah.
So basically, it's challenge 2 rather than difficulty 2. At
So
the
2
end of
reds
this.
rather than 2 purple.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, I'm gonna use that to
You
grade.
cannot.
Can I?
No. Because technically, I'm gonna actually rules away you for a change. Technically, you guys use your destiny and then I use mine. Although the active character uses theirs and the
Right.
defensive uses theirs.
It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna murder this guy.
Yay!
What did he even do apart from oppress everyone?
Oppress me!
Well, I got
Personally.
6 successes and 2 advantage, and I'm using my breach rocket as my
You
armor.
missed.
6 successes!
So that's. That'll stand. That'll teach him for standing there doing his job. Just oppressing you.
That'll teach you for joining the wrong side.
I don't know if you had much of a choice.
So I do 14 damage to him.
I mean, he could have chosen to die.
Even with the guns in your head, you still have an option.
And then I have 2 advantage, which I'll use to heal the 2 stress I would have got.
Cool. So he takes 14 wounds, no soak.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding from that?
Yep.
Ooh, boy! Straight up 14!
And I bet he's still up.
Oh, of course he is. Only weak people have 14 wounds.
Fuck you. I'm on 12.
I have 14 wounds exactly.
He, so he staggers to the side, huge chunk taken out the side.
He's looking down there like, what the hell is this?
It's like, I think I need that. No, I'll work that out later.
I hear there's
I'm on 1 wound, therefore I can fight just as effectively.
Quick
Never
question.
forget.
It takes a maneuver to load an item, yeah?
His mum's.
I assume so.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, I was doing that with the assassin because otherwise it would have TPK'd you all.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems that makes most sense.
It's just I only have 1 rocket left in the gun, so.
And NPC's turn.
Well, I'll do the captain while he's still alive. He will attack you back, surprisingly enough.
I wonder why.
Oh, whoa.
Seems absurd.
Hello.
Hand rockers down.
How are you using your 3 threat? I'm going to assume I will. He aims over at you and just goes to pull the trigger, but he's just bleeding so heavily he just collapses on the ground.
I like it.
Just takes the damage.
Please don't kill yourself with those.
Fine.
Minion group 1 was down.
Yeah.
We'll attack Lucky.
The bananas then.
You can have all the bananas if you
Sorry,
want.
Mike.
No, seriously, please eat the bananas. They're gross.
Who needs crunching?
Yeah, the door frame around you takes a lot of damage.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm lucky.
Must be an oven door.
It's hot now, hot like an oven. The other one, or other 2, will attack Rooper.
What about the ones that drop their guns?
They spend their turn picking their guns up.
I'm lucky.
Just make optional, isn't it just like a maneuver to pick up your gun?
They don't have maneuvers, they're minions.
Okay. I was checking for when I use my gun.
Which is.
We're gonna hurt ourselves to do it again.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
through the smoke, you guys see a red glow appear.
I don't like this.
Oh no.
Yamate, Yamate.
No.
Back to the PCs.
Yep. First PC. Whoever would like to go first.
How many,
They're all down 5.
how many guys are left in that minion spawn?
3 and 2. 3 in one group, 2 in the other.
Oh, so I'll aim at the 2 group, but I'll use my first maneuver to aim, but I'll use my second one to load my micro launcher.
Yep.
But I'm not using it. I'll just shoot them with the bowcaster.
This is probably gonna get me killed.
This is fine.
The difficulty 2, and no setback.
Yep.
We're gonna see the big man himself.
Force Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it, I didn't get enough range to do it. But I did hit them for 14 damage.
They are ex-stormtroopers. They are pining for Alderaan.
I'm going to use my turn to get out of cover onto Rivek.
Can I use my advantage
stim
skills
back.
Yep.
And I think I still have an action, or did that use the entire thing?
I would say to get to him, you can spend strain to do a maneuver, and then as a maneuver, you'd use a stim back.
Yep.
So you still have an action. If that's how you want to, if you want to take the strain and do that.
Yeah, I'll take the strain and then I'm gonna shoot at glowy thing because that glowy thing is never good.
Certainly.
How many
Let me consult the sacred text.
how many purples am I taking?
You
Or
mean
should I
20
say
reds?
how many reds am I taking?
That's all good. The
10.
thing is.
Please don't say 5 or I might have a heart attack.
12.
6.
20.
You're up.
Yes. Well,
Alrighty.
Hit yourself with a stick.
It is difficulty. Challenge 3, difficulty 1. I have spent Destiny.
So it's challenge 4?
No, it's challenge 3, difficulty 1.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 red, 1 purple.
You get a lot of that just from sheer distance. Actually, using a pistol there, whatever.
No.
Straight wash.
Well, I have 1 advantage, which I will use to heal 1 of the strength. But no.
So you aim slightly to one side, and you just watch the red blade covers where you're aiming. You can't see them. They seem to be able to aim, cover even before you pull, like they're aiming yourself. Then you pull the trigger, and sort of just lazily bats the bolt back into the room.
I dropped my die. It's by your foot.
Well, the blaster, the blaster bolt back to the room.
Okay, next PC.
Riveth is up. So I'm going to use... Why not? I'm going to use my maneuver to put a stimpak in. So, because that's a thing. Then I'm going to take some strain to get a second maneuver, which I'll use to aim. And then, because why not, I will fire my gun into the glowy thing, because it's just kind of woken up and it's like, what is this? And I'll shoot that thing.
Yep, you are a bunch of moths.
Lamp breather.
See, birds are attracted to shiny
Now I want to get a
things,
picture of just our characters looking at a lightsaber going,
Lamp.
So what am I looking at here?
I would commission that.
Yes.
So 2 reds.
No, actually, it'll be 3 reds.
3 reds. Okay, come on. I have a red. No,
Yeah, because you're just that little bit closer sitting at the extra purple.
Okay, fair enough.
He wants a red.
Thank you. We'll see.
Oh yeah, sorry, should also be difficulty set back 2 because of the smoke.
Lamp
I
breather.
forgot that.
Lamp. Fire at lamp.
fire at
No,
lamp.
Yeah.
because it could be holding it out like that.
I am absolutely going to pay for art of our characters looking at a lightsaber like lamp.
Is it 2 strain just once to get an extra?
Yes, you can only do it. You can only do it once.
Fine.
You gotta have 2 maneuvers maximum per round, no matter what.
So I can't take like 10 strain.
Fate.
Okay. So, hang on.
Oh boy.
So, you and you.
Oh boy.
So, I have 5 failures, 4 advantage.
You had 4 failures.
What?
There are only 4.
Sorry, 4 failures,
Oh, total difference.
4 advantage, and a triumph, but no success.
How would you like to spend your triumph and advantage?
To change the battlefield.
Yeah.
Can you reflect the bullets into minions?
No.
No.
Oh.
So my shots didn't hit him, but can I have hit some of the surrounding structure of the cave and then maybe force the entrance to collapse so he can't come in here?
But then we're stuck.
Yes.
But you don't understand. He's not stuck in here with you.
No.
You're not stuck in here with them. You know what? That's totally reasonable. You shoot your first round, and it gets deflected and poof to the side. And you hear part of the cave collapse down a little bit. So then you're like, oh, okay, around. You see a series of rocks just collapse in, dust, large, almost vomit of sand just kicks into the room. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, my turn. As the last PC. Now there's just some stormtroopers left.
Yes, there's 3 stormtroopers in a group, and one of them looks quite hurt.
So it's difficulty 3 or 2?
3 for you.
3, and I shall aim.
The setback has gone up to 1 just because of the level of sand in this whole room.
Sure.
Of course, and it's rough when it gets everywhere.
It really does. It really
Glad
does.
I'm wearing my goggles.
I hate it.
That's the wrong franchise.
I know. But it will hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Anakin.
So we can get beamed up by the rebel lights, right?
Alright. Ooh. We have 4 success and 2 advantage.
Hooray! That was inspiring.
Yes.
Wrong franchise.
So we have 11 damage and and I have 2 advantage, which I'll use to heal 2 strain because I can.
So yeah, you lean out and you're like, zap, zap, zap.
Nope.
Actually, yeah, sorry, only 2 go down there.
That's okay. You said there was 3 in total, so there's only 1 left.
Yes. He's partially.
And it's his turn.
That was the group that fused their grenades. Oh no, it wasn't because they nearly died. Pulls a grenade, and he's gonna try to throw it at you 2.
Rude. Door, don't fail us now.
Well, it's a long way to. Actually, no, he can't. It's too far away to throw.
Technically, he's only thrown at her, isn't he? Because he's up at Rivet.
You're right. Because you're further away. But that means you've moved closer.
Yeah, I'm at him.
So he's gonna throw at you 2.
Wow.
I know.
You know what?
To be fair, he
He's
did
not
hit in the
getting a
door.
birthday present this year.
Or ever again.
Yes.
He's gonna get an in memoriam.
Yeah.
Around it. Oh.
Just using me for cover.
He's just using me for my cover.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna work.
Good.
Great.
It's just
So
a
you
dot.
take 11 damage as this frag grenade just lands next to you.
Wow. Okay.
You take 6, which will probably soak.
Yes, I'm still up.
Top of the
We'll be
round,
taking
or
it.
is
So,
your captain? No, the captain's still here.
Yeah,
I thought he died.
he's here. He's just dead.
Oh.
Darth Vader's here.
Well,
And there's a light side point spent.
No, I have to spend Destiny to use as a dice table. But yes, the lightsaber point is dead. Lifting.
Is the lightsaber still in the smoke, or is it coming?
You
forward?
cannot see it. No.
No, alright.
I didn't hear what Brett said properly, and I'm very confused.
I said lifting rocks.
He's getting swell.
He's no chair. He's no way. So. If only I was in a movie. I better do this. PCs.
Yes, first PC of the round.
There's only 1 dude left, isn't there?
Yep.
That you can see.
Yeah. I annihilate him.
Kill him. Kill him now.
I use my 2 actions to aim, difficulty 2.
Kill him. Do it.
I did get 2 fails. Oh no. Sorry. I got 3 advantage and a crit, so I'll use that to heal my strain and do 11 damage to the 1 dude.
Yep. So you shoot him, and he pulls out these 2 like holographic bits of paper about like that, but with like big holes in them. He goes, "My tickets to freaking D in the metal nodes," and collapses on the ground. How do you always kill the things you love so much? And he's down.
4 bullets at a whale.
So this room is filled with sand that's fairly rapidly landing. Dead bodies around.
I'm gonna hit
Some very
myself
wounded
with a stim pack.
It's the
PCs
back to
around.
fluid right here.
Yes, actually, I'm gonna use the back to fluid on myself, please.
Slap on the I always called it the black to fluid. It's like, that's not right.
Myself with 2 stim packs.
But there's
I
back to
don't know how
fluid.
much that heals,
It
though.
would be the equivalent of a stim pack.
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to use a stim pack.
Awesome. So does that mean that if I use a stim pack, it does 1 less?
Actually, sorry. Firstly, everyone roll discipline to get strain back.
yes.
We'll actually should remember to do this at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Alright, I won't do any wounds yet.
One success, 1 advantage.
The back door will give you, I'll say 2 blue to a medicine check to heal yourself.
Oh, my strain is
So that's
gone.
just flat medicine.
Alright.
30%.
I can't. Fuck me. I can't do
Oh,
a
yeah, it was
medicine
only
check
6
more than
rounds.
once, can I? I can't do a medicine check more than once, can I?
It was only 6 rounds.
Now I'll
so-
hit myself with the stim pack.
Yeah.
Do you want to be checked with back to fluid?
Yes. I have a med pack in my bag that gives a blue. Does that stack?
I'll say yes. Back is incredibly useful, but it's not a literally cure-all.
Okay.
Having
What's your-
bandages
what's your
and
base
needles and threads and stuff.
No, I'll roll. I have 3
Alright.
green.
Just taking a look a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 4 advantage.
Okay. So we heal for 7.
Heal 7 and then 4 strain.
Cool.
Heal 4 strain.
I'm not a doctor, but
I took no wounds that fight.
I'm a cyberneticist, not a doctor.
I'm
Stop saying that!
I'm not a cyberneticist either.
Oh, yeah.
It helps when you hide all
That was Gemini.
true.
I just fix droids and also hack your computer and tell you to send me bitcoins. I have seen you doing things through your camera. Give me bitcoins or I will send this everywhere. Silly admirals.
Alrighty, so time to loot the bodies and then hope for the best. And pray that the glowing light man leaves.
I'm gonna loot the captain.
I'm gonna
Yes.
take his helmet.
Yep, so the helmet is the same. That's the rest.
I take a shoulder pad then.
You want the orange.
One,
You can make it a knee pad.
3, 4.
Or codpiece. Your
It's too
choice.
small. Just use the helmet for that.
There are 16 E11 blaster rifles. There are 8 frag grenades.
I should probably write
Sounds
this
like
down.
good selling. Probably.
There's enough vibro knives.
No.
Enough.
There's like utility belts, extra reloads, things like that.
Okay.
Just useful stuff that stormtroopers have.
And we can sell it. At worst.
Then there's I forget the code, but it's a heavy blaster rifle. Yeah, on the sergeant he was, not a captain. Yeah, there's 2 frag grenades on him. So you guys are looting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do anything else?
Then resetting up the barricades.
I'm gonna ask the protocol droid if he's able to check if there's any other way out of here. C2, please.
Help us. You're our only hope.
He looks around and sees Rooker's within hearing range and goes, which means I will check the computer archive.
So the gun that the sergeant had, what?
So it's a heavy blaster rifle. It's a heavy ranged weapon. Damage 10, critical 3, long range, auto fire, cumbersome 3.
It looks like that.
Well, I'm gonna take penalties to use the damn thing, but I need something. Sorry, what was the crit? 3?
Yeah.
Why don't you just
take
use the normal stormtrooper rifle?
There's a principal at stake.
Yes.
He would have on him the brace for the heavy blaster rifle. So if you brace, well, no, like the actual tripod.
Weapon
brace.
strap.
Oh, right.
Oh,
So if you use that, it would eliminate the cumbersome.
Okay, and sorry, what was the special parts about it other than
auto
cumbersome?
fire.
Whatever.
Auto fire. Just doesn't have PS.
That's
So
fine.
yeah, so it's basically when you set up the tripod, like the bipod on it, on like a thing, it removes 2 cumbersome, so it'll go down from 3 to
Okay.
1.
Well, I'm gonna load
That's
myself
pretty
up at the
shitty.
back with that thing just in case C2 can't find us another way out.
I take all the grenades and pile them behind my barricade.
Can I at least have one?
You can take one if you want.
Cool.
Yep.
Good.
Sounds fair.
That wasn't a question.
Can I take one? Yeah. So
Maybe your dog can help us this time.
Yes,
No.
the grenade.
No.
I am very scared.
So am I.
run for the NPC. You asked to do something. C2 PO.
He would, if he needs to roll anything, he would get 1.
Heroic trap.
Yay!
Which means I have to work out what exit there is. You do see there is a rather small ventilation shaft.
The fuck small.
Too small for anyone other than Bist.
Alright.
That leads out.
Crap, but my download's not finished.
Just ditch the rest of the party.
But it looks like it heads to the top of this rocky outcrop.
But consider, if you got out, you could get into the ship and fire but from his behind.
There is a sandstorm outside.
This is going to end badly, but I'm going to do it.
Right.
Jenkins.
Yeah. So, could you please make a either coordination or athletics check to see how you crawl up, depending on how you prefer to do it.
Could he
I
climb up
don't
and
know
construct a
if
dog to
either
it?
of them make a difference. They do not.
Dog's like half as big as like.
Can we give you a
Oh, it would give him a
literal
bonus to find the
boost
ship.
up?
Can they give me any kind of help?
Can we give him like a boost up to it?
I mean, if you guys bought like grab belt or something like that, which you haven't, but
I'll throw him.
it's going to be really a check to see how much if you strain you take. You'll get there eventually.
Okay. 3 advantage.
Yeah, you take a strain.
Can I heal it with my advantage?
No.
It was fair to try.
But when you reach the top, you see that there's like a metal grate. You can sort of, you can't see through it, but when you sort of push it, it's under some really good lee. So there's not any sand or anything piled on it, so you can open it up pretty easy. It actually gives you a really good view of a Lambada class lander. So sort of the fairly boxy shuttles with the sort of arrow, like trapezoidal head, the fin at the back, and the wings that land come down like that when they fly.
It's just here like, it's shit.
Did it.
You do see there is one stormtrooper up here, sort of.
One.
Actually, not only a stormtrooper, it will be a pilot. You see one Imperial Navy trooper here.
Yes, I know what the ship is. Bist doesn't.
Yeah.
Bist is not bad. Okay, I'm
Do a repeat of what you did last time when you piloted.
well, I'm gonna need to get rid of him first. Yeah, okay. Would I have been able to take that blaster rifle with me or not?
I'd say no.
Okay, in that case,
It's like the size of a light machine gun.
in that case, I am going to throw the frag grenade in the complete opposite direction of him, so he thinks someone's coming from over there.
Sure, skullduggery sounds like a skill for that.
Awesome. May waste my thing, but if it works, it works.
He's going to be difficulty too. He's not really that disciplined.
Sweet.
It'll be contested skill.
I got 1 success and an advantage.
Cool. So you see him like throw down a low stick. That's from the wrong thing. He just like pulls his gun up and he runs over to where there's an explosion. Starts looking around.
I'm going to use that chance to run to the ship.
The back ramp is down because it just unloaded a bunch of stormtroopers.
Oh, yeah. No, that's good. That's good. My brain was like, down, no, wait.
Down is good.
So the top of this rock is also fairly storm heavy as well. Just because
Yep.
Crash
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to pull up the ramp so he can't get in. And I suppose I'm going to attempt to take off.
Grand theft.
Sure.
Flighto.
This is going to go terribly because I still don't know how to pilot a ship.
Space piloting. So it's going to be challenge 1, difficulty 2.
I want you to crash this ship so much.
I mean it.
Either way, it's a distraction.
Yeah, it's a great distraction.
It doesn't help you get out, but it's a great distraction.
A success and an advantage. No, and it's a success and 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Can I use that to recover strain?
I'm going to go no.
Oh.
But you do figure out the controls. It's an Imperial ship. They're all really standardized.
It was like the last one.
Yeah. I mean, the core of the controls are the same as that TIE Interceptor you crashed and then blew up. Separate actions.
I should just buy
flight
at least
simulator?
1 dot of this.
Lucky can teach you one day.
I imagine you learning how to fly like the pilot in Final Fantasy VII with the ship, where it's like level 7 pilot.
Luck.
Are you bits or are you wet?
So yeah, you are now flying this shot.
Okay.
Yay!
There's the hyperdrive button.
No.
You're still in orbit. So, if you just have a look around, is it what you're doing? Or? So, there is also, I should point out, because it's pretty important. What looks to be a variant on a TIE ship. Looks like though the wings have folded around the cockpit, and when they open up, they'd be like 2 semicircles.
Roll into it.
Looks very fancy and expensive, which is unusual for a TIE.
Roll into it. Crash it. If you roll over and crush it, it can't fly.
Yeah, but this can be our ship now. And plus, if we crush his ship, he's still stuck here with us. With you, specifically, because I'm in the ship.
Touche. If you leave him a ship, he can get away.
I would just like to point out that the fact you pressed one button and stole a Lambada-class shuttle is totally within canon. And you can comment on it in the Rebels.
I'm going to start flying away.
Yep. Come fly.
Mostly intentionally slowly and close to the ground, just to continue being a distraction.
You are flying through the storm.
Yeah.
Can you make a piloting roll? Challenge 2. Setback 2.
Doesn't have to go far.
No.
I don't think it will.
Oh, it's not going far.
Well, I got a success, but a despair that's not fail.
Oh boy.
To be specific.
So what is it you are trying to accomplish?
Mostly just trying to fly very close to the ground and be a distraction to try and get them away from them and focused on me.
So you're flying along, low to the ground, a little bit wobbly. One of the engines gets too much sand through the intake, and there's like a and you can't really see the storm, but there's smoke coming out of it. It's funny, like glow. The other engine's fine, so you've list a bit, but you don't crash or anything like that. Makes a lot of noise. You guys even hear it inside. You hear it.
I think he's working.
Yeah.
No, I think he's working.
So you are continuing going on.
Same roll?
No, that's fine. How long? So what's your ongoing plan doing this?
To try and get the
Do
guy
donuts.
with the glowy sword out here and focused on me.
Do donuts.
I'm just specifically trying to get him away from where they are.
Joyride it. Do donuts.
Because
it's fun.
as far as I'm concerned, if he stays there with them, they're going to die.
Yep.
So hopefully he will come out, get in his ship, and try and deal with me. But I need to make sure he's out first.
Sure. So, meanwhile, back at the rocky ledge, there's a human in sort of black armor, sort of grey helmet, grave mask across his face, lightsaber hilt at his hip. Well, actually, it's in a round thing across his back. Walks up to his TIE V and gets inside, slowly takes off, turns, the wings fold out into 2 semicircles, and flies towards you.
Can we hear the next ship take off?
Make a perception check.
Mind
It's
you,
going to be difficult before they're not
you
really
guys will still have to deal with the rubble.
You two can as well if you want.
What are we rolling, sorry?
I'll give you a blue because you're so familiar with ships and living around ports and
Can
stuff.
I loot my dog?
What does your dog's ability actually specifically?
That's a blue to perception and survival.
In what situations?
Just sensing. It's like when it's looking and stuff.
Let's say this would be outside its programming.
Alright.
Okay, and this is difficulty 4.
Yes.
I have to wait till he's finished with the dice.
Never. Well done.
What are we rolling, sorry?
Perception.
Perception, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I confused.
I succeeded. I got 2 successes and an advantage.
It's not Vader.tm.
No, it's not.
No, they're really hard.
I have 1 threat.
I might have to upgrade this at point.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, if you're dealing with Darth Vader, you die.
Yes. Darth Vader shouldn't be standard.
I don't hear shit.
I do. 2 successes.
I'm busy watching the computer.
I have 3 fails and a threat.
you feel more than anything else the shift in vibration as the ship takes off. Like it doesn't make a lot of noise, but the pressure varies.
Shook his camera.
Sorry, it's the ship
Changes.
taking off.
So yeah, you know that another ship's taken off. So you're flying along, creating a distraction. An Sith Inquisitor in their Inquisitorial fighter is rapidly gaining, and that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
I'm gonna die.
So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for playing, players. We will see you next week on Monday and Tuesday for our various D&D games. So.
Yeah, and remember this month is September on Twitch, so remember to subscribe to your favourite channels. Hopefully we're included in that list.
We better be.
If you've already subscribed, don't subscribe to us.
Unsubscribe and Bist will live. See ya!